I'm just waiting for Joey to wake up.
Joey, my friend, okay.
All right, so as usual, no one dies during the eclipse. However, I'm sorry to announce that Joey's tongue has been axed and he must turn his camera off. As a quick reminder, this is the hand sign if you want to talk. This is the hand sign if you want people to shut up. Hopefully you can use these to self-regulate. You have 5 minutes for the first day. Good luck, have fun.
Who was axed?
Joey's tongue.
Joey.
Who said who is Axe? I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're
Cupid.
gonna answer.
Who is axed?
RJ. No, I need to know. There were people yelling in behind.
Yes, Joey's tongue.
I was just joking, dude.
I'm the Cupid.
Cool, Rando. Cool. Moving on.
Yeah.
Who just claimed Cupid?
I did.
Your boy did.
Dude, I literally just woke up before this game. I was like, let
Dude,
it
same.
down. Oh shit! I need to go play this game. Grab a coffee and go.
Clem, I don't think I've played with you before. How you doing? How much experience do you have?
Don't think I played with you either. I have a decent amount of face-to-face Mafia and Mafia-esque experience, but not much video and one game with this setup.
You need to turn your mic down. It's
sexually transmitted disease.
The levels are a little high.
I don't think I can ever. I'm not gonna finish that sentence for mine.
You don't have to do it. There's a little up arrow next to you.
Mafia?
Go in audio
I am
settings.
not Mafia.
Turn your mic volume down.
Yes, I'm sure.
Aren't you Mafia 100% of the time when you're not shirtless?
I'm not allowed to not wear a shirt on this. I have been told to wear a shirt.
I thought guys could go shirtless again on Twitch. I thought they changed it.
It's not a Twitch thing, it's Shakespeare.
That's fair. I guess that means like people never play with.
And actually, I've been down like every single time I've played this, and I've always had a shirt on. So,
what do you?
Huh? You talking to me?
Yeah. What? There's no other Lexis here, so yeah.
Honest to God, I just feel really off today. But I'm just sitting back and looking at people right now, trying to figure out who's interacting with who, and trying to get a read on people. I have a couple reads, but I want to keep my mouth shut for about until like last minute to sort of talk on what I see.
What's up, Clem?
Killed Lexi. Yeah, I took a downswing.
Palace, thoughts?
Right now, I'm just trying to read everybody's see because it's the first time I've played with either of y'all. So
I have a thought. I think Rick is Mafia.
Oh, you always think that though?
No.
Agree.
That's a pretty good read on me, to be honest with you.
Peg, sup?
Hey, what's up, my dude? Well, it's not that funny that I said my dude, but okay. Right now I like Lexi, I like Plen, I like Ellie. That's kind of where I'm at right now.
Why for any of those? Other than Ellie.
You got a good beard.
Other than Ellie, Lexi, I feel like Lexi's just doing Lexi things. She's been very close to herself, and I just kind of feel like pretty good about that.
Have you played with her before?
Yeah.
Like outside of the video?
For like years.
Okay.
Yeah, we are from the same site, so yeah.
I would kill this guy 100%.
Not officially.
I'm voting Peg today.
Yeah.
You think it's that spicy TMI?
I think he's very very nervous and has referred to a kind of in the back pocket read right on Lexi. I don't think she's been towny at all.
I think Lexi has. And
speaking of back pocket reads that people haven't been towny at all on, I think Plen's town for no reason. Except like
pocketed.
I like tamper that read with an M-proof read, but
You know,
like I don't feel it out.
I'm telling you right now, 85% certainty, Palace is scum.
Nice. Any other hot takes?
RJ's town, Manticora is probably town. I feel weird things from Clem. I have weird tingles about DLGN. Ellie's town, Screenplay's town, Duke's town.
Oh, Plan, you should vote Joey. Plan, you vote Joey, and Joey can vote himself.
No, I'm voting Joey.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah, they confirmed town.
Yeah, no.
I would like to vote Rick.
Palace's.
I'll vote Rick with you.
Interesting is that after you've been put into the corner.
Can two people vote the
Can I in the
LGN?
corner?
Can two people vote the LGN? I just want to hear him talk.
I have
Has the 1 minute warning gone yet? I like that for a second.
Can two people vote the LGN?
The 1 minute warning has gone by, Rick.
I'm a cop. I better check on Lexi.
I think
I'm hard claiming red on Lexi, and Peg is almost certainly your partner. He really knows her.
That's literally. You can't have a red check on night 0.
Yeah, you're not allowed red check, dude.
We kill Rick, right?
Poor Rick.
Hey.
All right, bye, Rick.
Got you, Rick. Still got it.
Wait, can we still lynch Peg? He's definitely more
No, we have to lynch Rick.
Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Okay, enough air horns for this. I am truly sorry for what's about to happen. Joey, turn on your camera again. As a reminder, we have changed a rule somewhere. So, in any case, there's 13 people alive. 13 people up for nomination. Get your votes to Shakespeare on Discord. As soon as I see 13 votes, we're gonna proceed to do the hand lifting. I'm missing 2 votes. Missing 1 vote. There we go. If you're voting at DOGN, hands up. That's 2 on DOGN. DOGN gets nominated. Ellie? Screenplay? Manti? Plan? Peg? Douglas? Oh, that's 1 on Peg. Douglas? Palace? That is just 1 on Palace. Clem? Lexicat? Hands up for RJ. Hands up for Rick. Who could have seen that one coming? And hands up for Joey. That's 2 on Joey. So Joey, Diogen, and Rick are nominated. Aiden, what order are they gonna speak in?
The order is Joey, Rick, DLGN.
Am I waiting for everyone to turn off the camera? Is that, I think RJ also. Okay. Yeah, Rick, you fucking blow, dude. You could have totally played that off as like I was VT pretending, but thanks for outing as Mafia, I guess. I think Plen's Supertown. I think RJ's Supertown. I thought, fuck, it's hard to tell. I can't remember who my other person was. I guess Ellie as well. Rick's obviously fake, I think, at this point, right? He has to 100% be fake. So I think Lexi's town. I think Peg is 100% with him because Rick knew exactly what we were going to do. We were going to lynch Lexi. It would be confirmed that, you know, she was town, that he would be Mafia. And then we'd all be like, oh, Peg is probably town because he's saying he's with her. Rick, please don't bomb me. I swear I'm BT. I think Screenplay's also Mafia. Don't bomb me. Please.
Okay, Joey, turn off your camera. Next up is Rick.
I'm not going to waste your time. I'm sorry. I actually went to read early and you hadn't edited.
Yep.
Probably saw that. My bad. Sorry. There's no way I can play off that reaction.
Rick, turn off, and Diogen.
All right, so my interpretation of what just happened was a little bit different than Joey's. I thought as the day was progressing that Lexi started pushing kind of strongly against Palace, and maybe that was the motivation for why Rick came out with a red check on Lexi. And yeah, he said the thing about Peg being with her. I like assuming that Lexi's town, once she flips town and Rick's outed, I don't think we ever get to the point of, you know, really considering anything, his opinion on Peg. And so I'm kind of null there. I think the reason why he claimed was probably to protect Palace and like put up somebody else as the day one lynch, namely Lexi. And so I'm thinking actually Palace might be the one with Rick. Yeah, Lexi's town, my other town reads. I think, I don't know, I was leaning Peg maybe slightly Villager for the associative read. I like Plen, and I don't like RJ all that much. and that's kind of it. Kind of null on a lot of other people.
Okay, Diogen, thank you. You can only vote between Diogen, Plan, and no, Jesus, Diogen, Joey, and Rick. Please get your votes to Shakespeare. I think I'm missing like none. If you're voting at Rick, hands up. If you're voting at anyone else, your vote will remain a mystery. Please go back to... Oh, my bad. Rick dies. Rick reveals to be...
Mafia. Rick, who would you like to kill?
Turn on your cameras for Rick.
Keep your cameras on, please.
Plan. Hear me?
Yes. Plan dies.
Plen dies. Plen was Mafia. Joey also dies. Joey was not Mafia. And the alien has been activated. You may all go back to sleep.
Okay, town. Okay, Twitch chat. I'm gonna see you with Rich in a couple of seconds, so don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. So this was a gigantic chain of unfortunate events. So let's just recap what happened. So Rick claimed he had a red check on Lexi, but police officer can no longer do that.
Yes, I have a spicy read about that one. I think Rick knew about the new rule and claimed a red check on the partner.
That's actually spicy. In any case, Rick bombed who? Did you catch that?
Rick bombed Plan, which is kind of funny because I had
was
I
Mafia
had a
lover.
read of Plan,
Sure.
but he was Mafia lovers.
So he dies together with Joey. So that's 3 people that day one, and maybe one more dying tonight. So Mafia's down to 2 max.
I think Plan is most likely the prostitute.
I see.
So there won't be
for
any
sure,
roadblocks.
for sure. Plan has to be the prostitute. Otherwise, Rick wouldn't BM him that much by just killing him like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so Plan's dead. Plan was the prostitute almost surely, so doctor and police officer have free reign to do whatever they want. Do you think Rick was bailing out Lexi? Is this
not
your spicy read?
not necessarily bailing out, but as the bomb, I can see him claim a red check on his partner day one and trying to play it off as if he didn't know the rules, you know?
Yep, but I think it was genuine.
I think that world is more likely than the world in which he didn't know the rules, because I think he knows.
I see. Let's.
What I really liked is DLGN nominating himself. I don't know if you caught that.
I did.
I thought it was exceptionally towny. He just wanted to speak, so.
Yes, it was the same with Joey too, and I was reading Joey as down for this. Okay, I can give you the night kill before we go back live. Lexi will die. Lexi was not Mafia. So
Okay,
what do you
so
make
the
of the
spicy
game?
world is gone.
Yeah,
in
the
that
spicy
case, I
world
think
is gone.
it's just gonna be a town stomp straight up.
Yep, that is very likely.
The novels are gone.
Yeah, nobody has
there
to
is
worry
the
about anything
activated.
anymore.
There is the activated alien though, and that could be 3 people, right?
Yeah, 3 people could have been the proxy.
Yeah.
So that's pretty heavy.
So it's really hard for town to figure out who it is now.
Yep. Okay, Rich. We're gonna go back to a short intermission, and we'll be back with the game in a bit. So, see you in a bit.
All right. I am deeply sorry to announce that Lexi has died. Lexi was not Mafia, and this round, Ellie may not speak and must turn off his camera, and you have 4 minutes for the day.
Weird to axe the Cupid, I think.
So we're down bomb and prostitute or regular
Bomb and prostitute are dead. Joey or the thief had the medic, so there's no medic in the game.
To axe confirmed town.
Do we know for sure there's no medic in the game, or that they just didn't make a play? If the medic's in the
Why
game,
would you not save Lexi? Lexi was like
confirmed
top
town.
that's very possible. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
But I am just saying they may
If
have.
you're the medic,
no one claimed thief. No one claimed thief, so it's probably just a Mafia having to pick thief over doctor.
My thought is that it's possible that the doctor figured policeman would come out today, and so saving policeman is better than saving Lexi.
Well, it could have either been Joey or it could have been thief. Like, so.
All right, if you're the medic, you should claim now, because if not, I'm lynching you.
If you're the police, you should also claim now. I think.
If you're the police with useful checks, if your night zero is dead,
Like all, are you just going to blitz now? All confirmed innocents, just.
It's usually pretty powerful.
I would think at this point,
because we got 3
people. Since we got 2 Mafia already.
Well, I mean, it's just a crapshoot of whether we hit the alien or not at this point. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what
So
sucks.
if you're a roll, you might as well claim.
If you're alien and you don't win this,
I don't even know who they got.
If you can't get lynched in like 3 days, then I don't even know.
That was anything. I'm feeling pretty good about the Palace thing. Lexi was killed. Lexi was pushing hard on it.
Yeah.
The counterclaim. It feels like a good push, but
I'd like to hear at least one
screenplay.
thing for the screenplay.
Yeah.
Also, Joey begging not to get bombed and then gets proxy bombed.
That was great. Joey's my favorite.
Please don't bomb me.
What do you think, screenplay?
Oh, my lover.
I agree with just about everything that was said so far. I think if there is a doc still around, the doc should have saved last night.
I'm still killing Peg. That guy was super Mafia day one.
So do we not? So we have gotten unlucky enough to either lose or not have a doctor, and lose or not have policemen right now. That's the current situation.
What are we claiming? What's our?
If you want to claim. I think it's powerful.
We should just blitz her at this point.
I mean, so
with prostitute.
Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Like I want to kill Peg today, and then if there's a doctor alive, they can do something today. If the cop doesn't have literally any checks alive and they're completely useless, then there's no point claiming.
Why would you rather kill Peg than Palace?
Because I think Peg, the way he talked about Lexi day one was just he panicked. He was very nervous.
Did you hear his voice?
He referred to a read on a friend who he's played with before and just called them town. And you know she's now confirmed town. I think he just spewed her town. She also called him like very Mafia. I think
was Palace.
I think I think Palace. I don't think Palace is towny either. When I rolled Lover with him, he was similarly.
I'd like to kill Palace.
I don't know.
I would kill either of them, to be honest.
Right after she was
so the Mafia is exactly Peg Palace.
She wasn't waiting to get her reads at the very beginning. That's all I was trying to say last round.
Right. All I'm saying is that she pushed on Palace, and when she really started pushing on Palace, that's when Rick came in.
That was my point. Yeah. Yes, I think that's what prompted it. Yes.
And since Rick came in with it, it seems like it must be to defend his teammate, get the discussion off of it. Even if he dies, he's the bomb. He kills someone else as soon as he's lynched the next day. And then Palace kind of has the heat taken off him. I feel like we should go.
RJ, I'll nominate with you.
Nominate who?
Peg with RJ. You guys do other things.
Yeah,
I'm gonna nominate.
Was Ellie in the axe?
Me and Manti will do Peg, and Douglas, someone else do.
DLGN, you do Ellie with himself, and like other people do other things.
I kind of want to do Palace, but
wait, no, do not. Do not. Why would you nominate Ellie? We know he's good, and we don't want him on the stand with like
hearing his perspective.
We want to hear his perspective.
But if all it takes is somebody not nominating with somebody that they claim they will,
we get a minute from a confirmed town.
Whatever.
So it's not.
Ellie, please turn on your camera. Everybody who's on your screen is up for nomination. Everybody can vote. Please get your votes to Shakespeare. I also want to remind you that you should mute when you're not speaking. We need 2 more votes. 1 more vote. Just one more vote. There we go. If you're voting at RJ, hands up. How about DLGN? Clem? Peg? That is 3 on Peg. Screenplay? Manti? Palace? That's 2 on Powers, 3 on Powers. If you're on Doug and Ellie, that's 2 on Ellie, so it's 3 on Ellie. Ellie, Powers, and Peg are nominated. Ellie, in what order are they gonna speak in?
The order is Ellie, Peg, Palace.
Okay, it sucks that I'm first. I think Peg is really fucking dangerous because he said no words yesterday and didn't defend himself. Alien reasons. I mean, I think Palace is dangerous too because I think he can correct me if I'm wrong or someone who remembers better than me. But I think the people I thought it was weird. So many people called Plan super obvious down day one. I mean, it wasn't too many. It was like 2 or 3. And like part of me thinks maybe like there's some like, oh, set him up to be the proxy, get like killed, blah blah blah. Anyway, out of these two, I have no idea. I need to hear them speak. I don't have a decision. I'm probably gonna vote on who I think is less likely to be alien, not more likely to be scum, since we lose instantly on one. And like there are people who can't be alien. Like RJ can't be alien. I mean, just off of their behavior yesterday, I think. Duke isn't alien. Manti isn't alien. I think, and this is much less confident. I don't think Clem is
10
alien.
seconds.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning voting Peg just because it's day one interaction and nothing to do with his proxy. But him saying nothing yesterday
Time. Please turn off your camera. Next up was.
Oh shit! This is why I wanted to do this. Hey, so I feel like the Lexi thing. I would think it's very unfair to call us friends. Mutually respectful of each other with differences is probably a better term. I'm just vanilla, so if you guys kill me, it's not that big of a deal. It's probably not that bad. I thought it was weird that Clem was really asking about power reads just randomly. That was awkward. And if of the 3, I obviously think Palace is probably the most likely to be a bad dude. So, oh, and if Alien wins 3 of 3 games that I play, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna be so triggered, guys. I hate all of you. I'm just kidding. I love all of you.
Okay, Powers.
So out of the 3 here, Peg's the obvious choice for me, just because I'm not going to kill Cupid, because that's foolish at this point. People are thinking that because of my interaction with Lexi that I'm suspicious, but that was only because I didn't have any reads on her, and just to have her throwing shade at me at the very beginning was confusing to me. And after she was described as not Mafia at the very beginning, then I realized that I've been made as an easy target for Mafia to kill and then make suspicion be put onto me. And that's it.
Okay, please turn off your camera. Your vote is between Powers, Ellie, and Peg. There should be 9 people voting. Please get your votes to me, and as soon as you voted, turn on your cameras again. Missing 2. Missing 1. There we go. If you're voting at Peg, hands up high. That is 2 on Peg. If you're voting at Ellie, hands up high. And if you're voting at Powers, that should be 7 of you. Powers dies and reveals to be?
Not Mafia. Keep your cameras on. Palace, who would you like to kill?
Screenplay.
Screenplay dies and reveals to be?
Not Mafia. You may all go back to sleep.
And Rich and Shakespeare will be with you in just a second. Okay, so Bomb and Hunter are both out. They've cashed out their KPs. It seemed to me that it was very obvious that Powers was not scum, because he reminded everybody that Ellie shouldn't be dying. So he wasn't like, he very explicitly said, I'm not voting at Cupid, which is something that I think a lot of people just forgot there, in a way. So there was very little reason to nominate Ellie in the first place.
Yeah, I agree with there being little reason to nominate Ali because
the lovers are dead.
Everyone already knows his town, and you waste 2 of the town nominating someone, so Mafia has a bigger chance to put up town.
Yep. So who claimed Doctor towards the beginning of the day? There was a confusion regarding the Doctor.
I don't think anyone claimed it.
So as hopefully screenplay wasn't it then, because if Powers like hunted screenplay who was the Doctor, then Mafia is back in it big time. Because there's only 7 people alive right now with 1 KP and 1 X. Like the Mafia just brings it down to 4.
I'm guessing that the Doctor is a newer player.
Well,
because of not claiming.
I see. So you're thinking somebody like Clem? Is your you're thinking either Clem or RJ, right? Because the other players have some regiment playing this.
RJ would have claimed. Maybe it's. Right, actually, it doesn't make sense. I don't understand why Doctor didn't claim. Maybe.
Well,
Plan wasn't the prostitute somehow. Maybe Plan figured out that.
Well, maybe there's no Doctor. That's your other situation.
Maybe Rick figured out that Plan wasn't on his team, and that's why.
That
Rick
would be weird.
Something I don't know.
Anyway, hot take.
I think
Ellie will die.
I think a medic would have always claimed, so that's why I'm paranoid
tonight,
that the Mafia
somebody is dying tonight, Edge. So the person who dies tonight is Ellie. So my money is on no Doctor. Like that's it's a pretty certain thing at this point, and
Oh yeah, no one got saved. Yeah, I'm really not paying much attention anymore. After 2 Mafia die on day 1, the game is kind of.
Well, you think the game's easy, but the game just got very hard for town after that hunter kill. In any case, we're gonna switch to a short intermission, and then we're back with the game in just a few seconds. See you in a bit.
Alright, I am sorry to announce that Ellie has died. Ellie was not Mafia, and this round Douglas may not speak and must turn off his camera. And today you have 4 minutes.
I'm the cop. I have a red check on Manti. We kill Manti.
Could this be going for the win? Wait,
yeah, that's going for the win.
1, 2, 3.
I'm obviously not Mafia. The cops
4,
probably.
5, 6. They're 2 alive though.
Oh, your other checks, Clem.
They can't be for the
Green
win.
on Douglas and green on Lexi right before she died.
You don't check Lexi night 1. You don't check Doog night 1 either. You're obviously just fake.
Doog was random. Lexi, I have a really fucking hard time reading Lexi.
Sure. So. I think Peg is the alien.
I voted on Peg yesterday because I believed him to be the least likely to be the alien after his rant about losing to the alien again.
I thought that was. I mean, Clem could be alien trying to get himself lynched. He's actually claiming probably the worst.
I kind of disagree. I think Peg was never the alien after.
That's why I voted. Why didn't you vote on him?
Because I thought he was never the alien, but I thought Palace was gave a really scummy fall.
It was kind of scummy, but I
thought Palace
potentially could have been doing it on purpose.
Can I point out how it's a little scummy that Manti has basically nothing to say until there's a red check on him?
Yeah, I haven't been talking the entire game. I haven't said a single word. My microphone's actually been muted the whole time. Feels pretty bad, man.
Oh shit, there's 2 Mafia in the fuck me. There's so many for Mafia.
It can't be for the win though, right? So is there any way that we lose today?
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 6.
5, 6 alive. If we lynch town today,
lynch kill,
right?
4, 2. Oh.
Yeah, like Mafia win if they miss.
But what? How does the alien? If the alien isn't dead,
So if the alien's not dead at the end
the
of the
game
game,
continues
no, they just lose
when it's 50-50?
because Mafia have parity.
Right, but okay.
Wait, how does that work?
I just don't know.
Kingmaker scenario?
And that's how a lot of these ending games play out. So I don't know.
How does this game work? What's our win con? Our win con's lynching Mafia, right?
Yep, that would be the one.
Yeah, but there's I don't know how the alien throws a wrench in things. So I probably should look that up.
Yeah, like so what's 2 town, 1 Mafia, 2 town, 1 alien, 2 Mafia? What's our end game scenario here?
I'm reading.
3 town, 2 Mafia, 1 alien.
Yeah.
What happens?
Oh, you've got to like lynch the alien, right, or something.
You have to exile the
you
alien.
get 2 chances to exile the alien, I think.
Right.
In final 4. So I guess in final 3 you get like 1 chance to exile the alien. It's like a final 3. You just try and lynch them basically.
So I think Clem's just the alien here because
that's
the
a potential
only,
one.
like that checking me as Mafia is the most transparently fake check in this game at the moment.
You were the best check, and I checked you, and
Why?
you were
Right. Yeah, that's
why was he the best?
If we don't kill him and we lose, I am blaming all of you people.
Why is he the best check?
Peg.
No.
Because there wasn't
just
a better,
Mafia here,
basically process of elimination, right? So
Why was he better than me? Why was he better than?
Why was he better than you?
Yeah.
Pretty much dumb luck. I mean, it was you or him. So
Why not RJ?
RJ's been fairly towny, I think, and I don't like. There
Why
was
not Peg?
nothing.
Why not Peg?
Why not? I don't
Because
understand this at all.
Peg's the alien. I mean,
What?
he seems pretty clearly the alien to me.
I thought he was. Am I the only person who thought he was like never the alien after he ranted about?
Yeah, I
I thought he was definitely his whole "I'm Vanilla Townie," so like killing me is fine. That seemed
axing himself here.
that seemed alien.
Yeah, I think Clem's probably just the alien, to be honest.
Yeah, I think Peg's our safest lynch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm lynching
very
mine.
wrong.
Time's up. Doug, please turn on your camera again. Everybody who's on your screen is up for nomination. Please get your votes to Shakespeare. Just 2 more. One more. Who am I waiting for? RJ, did you vote? There we go. If you are voting at Diogen, hands up. RJ? Manti? That's 2 on Manti. If you're voting at Peg, that is just 1 on Peg. If you're voting on Clem, hands up. And if you're voting at Doug, please hands up. So that's 2 on Doug and 2 on RJ. Am I mistaken here? Manti, my bad.
I think it was 2 on me.
So, what's the order?
The order is Douglas Manti.
Sure. So, all right. If I was Axe, I'm the dumbest person alive. That should be obvious because I just put myself up in a situation where the vote should be obvious. Look, regardless of whether or not it's a good check or not, I mean, you kill Manti. The only way, like, I don't think you can afford to kill the person making the claim because the alien is active. We'll know he's alien or Mafia later. The biggest issue is if he's Mafia, then we're in trouble for going with this. I do think Manti is the obvious kill. I also think DLGN was pretty on board with just about anything he was saying, which actually makes me think more confident DLGN is bad than Manti is bad. But I'm going with the policeman, the claim of the policeman check. I don't fully know why policeman didn't come out yesterday to help us out. I don't know why Hunter didn't come out yesterday to help us out. I think there were a number of pretty fatal errors here. If Hunter is still alive right now, we're in much better position than we would have been. We'd not only have an extra town, but that means we would have been more likely to hit someone who's actually Mafia. I'm also not 100% sure, just going over some
10 seconds.
With regards to rules, I'm not sure if Hunter could have killed the alien but I think that's possible. So that's mostly what I got.
That's
I
time.
think we got
That's
Samantha
time.
here.
Please mute Doug and turn off your camera. Manti, 1 minute.
So there's actually 6 people alive. I thought there were 7 alive. So we're actually in worst case scenario, 3-2-1 right now. And if that's the case, if we lynch town, we automatically lose the game, basically, because Mafia have parity. So you have to lynch Douglas today. Clem is transparently not the cop. He's either the alien who is trying to claim a red check on me to get himself lynched to win the game, or he's Mafia trying to get me lynched to win the game. His play here, like the way he approached the day phase, was definitely not the cop. He just didn't try to bury me. He didn't I am trying really hard not to swear. He didn't try to put me into the ground, you know? So he obviously just isn't fucking real.
10 seconds.
Beyond that, his partner is... I don't actually know who his partner is. All that I know is we have to vote Douglas, because if we vote me, we just fucking lose. So don't vote me, and for once in our fucking lives, maybe town can win a game after we eliminate a lovers faction day 1, fucking get the alien probably, who fucking knows?
That's
Just
time.
vote Doug
That's time.
if you're
That's
not
time.
bad.
That's time. Manti, turn off your camera. It's between Manti and Doug. Please vote and then turn on your cameras again. Missing a couple of votes. Missing 1. Okay, that's all the votes. If you are voting at Manti, hands up. That is 4 on Manti. If you're voting at Douglas, hands up. Manti dies and reveals to be
Mafia. You can all go back to sleep.
Uh-huh. Rich and I will be with you in just a second. So, what did you make of this day? Is Clem the actual police? Or was this like the bus of the century just for the win?
I think he's the actual cop at this point because his rat turned out to be Mafia. I just believe him.
Yep, and you should, because he's about to die tonight. So, what are your guesses for the last few kills for this game? Who's the so do you have any read on who the alien is? Because obviously everybody's paranoid about the alien. It wasn't Clem. It could have been Screenplay, but there's literally no other candidate for the alien right now. It's either Screenplay or one of the people who are alive.
Let's see. Well, I think Douglas is the last Mafia, so that's that. And then who's left after that?
But Doug was green checked by the claimed cop, right?
Wait, he was? I didn't even pay attention to the claim cop.
Clem claimed that Doug is green, and Lexi was green, and then Manti was red. So.
All right.
My personal feeling here is that everybody's gut read on Peg was correct, that he's not down, but him voting at himself there seemed a bit alienish.
Oh, he did vote on himself.
He did. So.
Yeah, that just makes him the alien, right?
Maybe. Or maybe he's just faking it to win in Final 4. In any case, we know the axe is almost certainly dead here, but we're not sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of Wi-Fi.
In any case, we're gonna switch back to a quick intermission and then the final day of this game. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Shakespeare, you should probably turn off your camera. I'm sad to announce that Clem has died. Clem was not Mafia, and you can all speak and vote. And you have 4 minutes.
So it's clear DLGN is bad, right? We know to just kill him?
No, all right, no. All right, so I'll offer you this. If I were Mafia, I would have voted on Manti 100 out of 100 times. I thought the cop claim was really bad. I thought Manti was actually pretty towny. I think it's bad that I didn't vote, and it may get me killed. But I think it would be silly to not vote on him as Mafia. So, like from my perspective, obviously the Mafia did vote. I guess Manti was doomed. But I'll offer you this. I think I'm probably the least likely as well to be the alien, because my whole motivation coming into yesterday was closing the door on Peg being alien. I was hard pushing him as not the alien, and I think that's a very not alien thing to do. So if we're worried about that, that's a second reason why you shouldn't lynch me. Now, say what you want.
Your defense, you don't seem alien at all. I'll give you that. If you were, then defending yourself really hard is weird. Defending yourself medium would make more sense. But the larger thing here is you are the only person that voted with him. Also, you think he was townier than me? Yes. Are you kidding? I thought my defense was great. I put myself on the stand.
I heard that point, and at first I agree with you, but then I thought, all right, but you're against somebody who is probably not going to get lynched just because he's been red checked. And so I think like putting the dichotomy between a red check and yourself is really not that self-sacrificial, because I think it's incredibly unlikely that you ever get voted. I mean, so it's kind of a safe position to be in. Actually.
Right. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I presume people are reading me town because I've been I feel like I've been very town all game. I mean, it's pretty obvious that the last Mafia is between DLGN and Peg, and then the alien. Yeah, like Douglas could be the alien. Like, I mean, he's played a towny game. Like, I've had him as town like pretty much most of the game.
RJ also.
Douglas being one of the first people to say that to shout like about there not being a red check night 0. There's just been like a few things he's just said that have just been really towny. But obviously that's something that's pretty easy to do as alien because you don't have an alignment. I think DLGN's the last Mafia, and I think Peg is the alien. But Douglas, I mean, like the.
I don't know how you could. Here's the thing. All I had to do was vote at literally anyone else, and I'm guaranteed not lynched that day. Why would I even put myself at risk?
Because I don't think you're at risk being up against somebody who's been red checked. I just don't think it's a risky position.
You understand? It would have taken one person flipping their vote for me to potentially be lynched, right?
What day?
Mafia, I don't believe Mafia would try to solo that, especially if he's the axe. Now, if the last Mafia is bearing the axe here,
I mean, you don't know that I'm voting against Clem. So you're saying the one vote thing, like if I were to just to not vote on, if there's one other vote that flipped, that's relying on the fact that I'm voting on Clem.
That's relying on the fact that the Mafia players
know.
All right. Peg, what have you got to say?
Anyway, I'm not Mafia.
By the cop.
Oh,
it has to be the cop, right?
Oh, now he is. Okay, yeah.
So Douglas that's why Douglas is not Mafia.
Oh, so I don't think RJ is the alien either, because he was doing the same thing I was doing.
Peg, can you talk? Can you talk for the rest of the day?
I think DLGN
is RJ Mafia? And then
Peg, talk. DLGN, shut up.
Oh yeah, no, DLGN's last Mafia, and I think you guys are probably both town. I'm not the alien, so it doesn't matter. Screenplay probably was the alien. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think you're the alien either, dude. I reckon DLGN's Mafia, and then Douglas is the alien.
No, if I'm the alien, then I'm really bad at this game. I'm not the alien. I'm not.
I actually think you played a towny game until today, when we pointed out you can only be the alien, and you've been like weirdly defensive. So I think you have played a very towny game, but that's very easy to do as the alien. So
why would I be defensive? That's not an alien move.
Because you know that we're going to lynch the Mafia DLGN, and then you're going to have to try and not get exiled the next day. So it's the opposite.
Peg. So am I guaranteed to die here? I'm the only nomination, so all right. Well, I'm not Mafia, and nor am I the alien. I don't think we lose tonight. All right, but who do I think is more likely to be each at this point? I think Peg is more likely to.
Sorry to interrupt, Douglas. Can you turn off your camera, please?
Douglas being the alien is an interesting possibility, because RJ, like myself, was defending Peg for not being the alien, and I think that's the reason why I'm not the alien. I think that makes that same logic applies for RJ. So unless we're just both wrong on Peg, I think the alien, if they are still alive, is most likely Douglas. And I think the Mafia is more likely Peg. That's who I voted. That's who I think we should have killed. Reason for that is not too substantial. I just leaning against RJ right now, being it. So it's unfortunate that I'm on the only nomination today. Maybe we should have coordinated that a little bit better. Good luck as the game continues. Uh-oh.
I don't have anything to say. Like, I don't know. I'm just vanilla. It's like whatever. I don't want the alien to win 3 of 3 games I've played of this. That'd be really annoying. DLGN's is scum because I'm not. It's so simple. That's all I have to say.
Mafia town wins.
I crushed that game.
I'm so
Okay,
sad.
mute for a second. Mute for a second. I'm gonna go through this. This is pretty brutal. It's a brutal game. All right.
Guys, you're muted. The stream says you guys are muted.
All right. I think we're good.
It's just me who's muted. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick, we have Douglas, who's a townsperson. Peg, who's a townsperson. RJ, who's a townsperson. Let's go over here. Okay. DLGN was the regular Mafia. Plen was the prostitute who was lovers with the doctor, who was Joey. Ellie was the Cupid. Manticora was the axe. Rick was the bomb. Clem was the police officer, whose night zero random green check was Douglas. Lexi was the alien, whose proxy was Joey, so she got activated after the day one debacle, then killed immediately. Palace was the hunter, and Screenplay was also a townsperson, and I think that's it.
So let us just explain a few things here, which were not very we didn't see mastery of the rules for some reason. So just to address Manty's first point, Mafia does not win at parity, and this is like something that we do very differently from a lot of other Mafia games. Mafia actually has to eliminate every single threat to itself. So the only people left in the game when Mafia wins have to be Mafia. So alien townsperson versus 2 Mafia is a potential tie. Because
and has to be played out.
Mafia can't force the vote through. And similarly, like Mafia can lose to 1 activated alien if they're not very careful about what they're doing. So that's point 1. Point 2, obviously Rick fell victim to this, but police officer gets a random green check now on night 1. We will fix this in the rule booklet. It's already fixed.
Yeah, our apologies for that.
Our apologies to that.
Done a better job of communicating that to everyone.
And what was the last rule people didn't know? I saw somebody say that like Scum didn't know.
So if it's 1-1-1, what happens?
Well, you have to. Okay, I mean, what happens is whatever actually happens, but
it's a 3-person tie by default. Nothing else.
Not by default. Not by default. So
it has to be reached.
So nothing in the game happens by default. So if you want the game to tie, the votes at the end of the day actually have to tie in some way, either because the 3 people vote in a circle and no one gets nominated, or because 2 people are nominated, the person who's not standing abstains, and the 2 people who are nominated voted each other 3 times. The point is that the tie actually has to be negotiated during the day and implemented, rather than us declaring it to be default a tie.
Yep. The only thing we'll ever announce is one very specific end game, just to keep it fair for one of the parties involved, which is Mafia versus Activated Alien. In which case we would announce Mafia against one Activated Alien, and the vote doesn't take 3 votes to tie. Both players are automatically nominated, and they just vote once. If they voted the same person, Alien wins. If they voted different people, Mafia wins. The game ties.
Yeah. Which is described in the rule booklet, and it's a corner case.
Yes, the only thing that's missing right now is the random green check on night 1, which we will fix by the time we roll out the next game. Again, Rick, apologies. My bad, or our bad.
Isn't it?
Rick, why do you hurt me so bad? You have to understand, my situation in this game was fucked from the first. So not only did I get like false red check by Mafia that got flipped like that, and the doctor was on love repair that died. So I get activated day 1. I'm like, oh, I'm an okay spot. I probably get shot tonight, but like then I can hard claim BT tomorrow. I'll be fine. But no, there's no medic to save me. So I'm just absolutely dead every day. In that point, I had no.
It's really unfortunate because the lovers had a fantastic position if they.
Yeah,
just
I know, right? I felt great, and then I was just like, I'm dead. This really sucks. I had like 0, like for like a very small 1% that day.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, like
One's gotta be less down.
If Rick didn't bomb us, I'm locked down the entire game.
Like, I mean, if Plen never gets checked, he's green checked. Joey has a save, and Joey is the proxy. So like, you guys aren't dying.
He was just trying to bomb Joey without bombing Joey.
Checking Lexi, who was not actually
Alright, roll the next game.
was not a bad check.
Well,
Like to point that out to anyone.
I show up as town either way.
Okay,
so
I sympathize.
You show up as town, but I was not wrong that you weren't town.
Let's see if we can get another game going. If
The
you're
last thing I'll say is Palace. You should have almost certainly come out as Hunter there. I think.
Yes.
To be clear, to anyone who was following my reads that game, my whole goal there was just to pick the easiest to lynch, but like most likely town person in the town, hard drive them near the end, get them lynched, and then look awful the next day and hope that like I could survive to the activation.
Can you repeat that? I have to write it down for my notes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's.
Well, I mean, like I'll play differently, but like it was my first time playing the game. So
I fucking hate.
Palace very well could have been Mafia though.
I hate the fact that we can lose to a jester. Like it's fucking
Game-ending jester.
Yeah, it's so.
It's the best throw in the. Look,
that I can't. Like, let's speak to the things I can't say
my
on
co-founder named himself after that row. I think it's a fun row. I think it actually.
It's a game-ending jester.
No, but
it's game-ending jester is like.
I mean, it's a game-ending jester that has to activate. So.
Right, which is non-trivial, right?
And
So-
the Mafia can actually like infer who the jester is based on.
Right.
I mean,
If
I'm
it was
just
just
saying,
a jester,
we're not playing
I'd agree
Mafia.
with
Not
you.
when 3 people
Let's
died
not
at the same
get
time.
Also, I got shot in the night, so I had no chance to win. So
That's
that could
highly unfortunate. I mean, you could have made yourself your own proxy.
Be less towny, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I could definitely go for something like that. but
Be less red checked is more like it.
Okay, if you're playing, keep your camera on. Aylin,
Yeah,
turn
sure.
your camera off.
Yeah,
Let's
let me
see
just-
who else is.
Do we have everyone from the previous game?
Some people left. I
Like
think.
one person dropped.
Rick, why'd you
was
tag
two.
red on me?
Wait, who dropped?
I liked it. It tied.
You tell me.
Down
Oh,
to.
Clem has to go to work.
Really
Clem
need
has
me
to
for
work.
numbers. I don't know if I'm in for another
Oh,
one.
Clem went and Peg went. I think that's it.
I don't know how I found fucking Peg or Teg or whatever as town.
I thought Lexi, when you first spoke, I knew you were town, but I thought people could perceive that as maybe Mafia. So you were just the target for my pick red.
Rich, if you want to play, turn your camera on.
would Rich make 11 without me?
Rich
Yes,
would
he would.
still make 11. Do you need to go?
Without you, yes.
Duke, are you at school?
I am at my school, yes.
You are loudly screaming to lynch someone from the classroom at your school.
Wait 1 sec, I'm thinking
Everyone's
about
gone. It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, Clem's still here. Oh,
Okay,
Clem's still
just
here.
don't get fired.
I'll do my
Let's
best.
see,
I-
let's
Are
see
you
how-
Washington State?
They would basically never fire me. They can't do that. I teach AP Stats and AP Calc. They'd be screwed.
Yeah. Are you in Washington State? Like a W behind you?
Tally, the W is for Cubs. It's
Okay.
They fly that flag when they win games.
Everybody who has the camera on is playing. Yes.
So they never fly that flag?
I'm gonna bounce since you'll have 11 without me. Is that cool?
Yeah, dude,
11,
that's fine.
11 is fine.
Thanks.
Okay. Aelin, you get the player list?
Yep, and I'm branding it right now.
Okay. Everybody go to sleep, and we'll see you very soon.
Can you post the roll list in chat?
If you go to Twitch chat, it's like Rose 11. It's the last game minus Hunter minus Prostitute.